When people think about low stimulation or Montessori toys, I think a lot of times they think just like expensive wooden toys. But studies and research suggest that these toys can be really beneficial for children's development and overall well-being. Hey, I'm Amber. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today, we are talking about the benefits of primarily getting your kids low stimulation and or Montessori toys. And if you hear this and you're like, okay, yes, I want this for my kids, but I just cannot get over the cost, stick around to the end of this video because I'm also gonna give you 3 really easy ways to make these low stimulation toys more affordable. The first reason that these toys are amazing for babies and kids is that they foster creativity by getting your child to think like, what can I do with this thing, as opposed to what does this thing do? A really good example of this is like toys with buttons. Your baby or child is going to push the button and it's going to make the toy come alive, and that's what it's going to encourage your child to do, is just push the button, watch the thing, and then push more buttons. So that's what they're going to learn to do with that toy. Montessori toys or low stim toys usually require your child to actually do something with the toy to make it come to life. So whether that is shaking it, banging it on something, taking it apart, putting it back together, the child has to be active to make the toy come to life, not the other way around. Reason number 2, I feel like a lot of these high stimulation toys are similar to a lot of baby products on the market right now, designed more for our convenience as the parent than to be beneficial for the child's development. And I know that a lot of these are marketed as brain boosters, but if you think about it, it really seems like they're more designed to just keep your kid preoccupied so that you don't have to be actively involved in entertaining them. And that's not to say that you always need to be sitting there entertaining your child. I'm a huge proponent of independent play, but I've actually found that my son is very easy to entertain because it doesn't take much. I do think there can be some nature versus nurture involved in this. However, I feel like the more bells and whistles that you use to entertain your child, you're kind of setting the bar higher and higher for what it's going to take to keep them entertained. So for my son, we only have, I think, 2 battery operated toys, and we don't use them most of the time. I only have those for emergency situations. So for the most part, he is entertained by very, very simple things, and I love it because when we go out, it's really easy. I can just give him his little rattle or just a little plushie, and he is perfectly content to play with those for a long time. Third reason is that these toys are generally designed to help fine-tune motor skills. So whether it's stacking, using their pincer grasp, placing a ball in a hole, these toys are essentially educational as well as fun for your child. And I personally feel like you should make education and learning fun for your kid as long as you can. Those are the 3 reasons that I think that it is really beneficial to mainly provide low stimulation toys for your kids. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into the method and research behind Montessori or a low stimulation environment for your child, a really great place to start is with the book The Montessori Baby or The Montessori Toddler if you already have a toddler. I read The Montessori Baby when my son was first born, and it's a great book, and it's not that long, so you can finish it probably within a week. If you made it this far, let's talk really briefly about how you can make these low stimulation toys more affordable, because yes, they can be a little bit pricey sometimes. First tip is to buy your kid less toys. When you buy less, you can afford more. In this case, if you're buying your kid less toys, then you can afford fewer but more high quality toys. I'm gonna be filming a whole video about why I don't buy my son a ton of toys, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down there so that you don't miss out on that in the next couple weeks. But essentially, we don't buy a ton of toys so that when we do purchase toys, we can get toys that are well made and have some thought put into their design. Second tip is to actually just go ahead and give your child safe household toys to play with. These are 2 things that my son has been playing with for the past few days. This is just a steamer basket out of one of my pots and then a wooden spoon. I love this one because it has like a fat handle so he can't poke himself in the eye. He has been loving this because he can like bang the spoon on the pot, he can bang the spoon on different things. He likes to like flip the pot upside down and push it around, and then he'll flip it right side up and he like puts his other toys in here. So common household items can easily become low stimulation toys, and like your kid does not know the difference. They are gonna be just as happy. Last tip is to thrift. If you go to a thrift store, there is a very good chance that you can find a couple low stimulation or Montessori toys for like over half the price off. If you are someone who is grossed out by thrifting, I get you, because that was me until I had a child. I would encourage you then to go to like a locally owned or baby specific thrift store and not Goodwill, because a lot of the time the stores are just like better kept, and so it doesn't have like that ick factor. And I've found that more often than not, the products they carry are in really, really good condition. And on that note, if you're looking for more ways to save money as a new mom, check out this video right here where I give you 6 easy practical ways to do just that. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!